Alright, this is the solution to the problem on the board. Using completing the square method, find x where we have the equation and find k in this equation if that equation is a perfect square. So what do? Solution. Let's start with number 1. We have 4x squared plus 13x plus 2. Now I said that before we do anything in completing the square method, the coefficient of x squared has to be 1. How can we make it 1? By dividing through by whatever the coefficient of x squared is. In this case, the coefficient of x squared is 4. So we are going to divide through by 4. So our new equation becomes x squared plus 13x over 4 plus 1 over 2 equals to 0. So we can as well just take this 1 over 2 to the other side. We'll have x squared plus 13x over 4 equals to minus 1 over 2. Alright, now we can get our answer by using completing the square method. Now the coefficient of x is 13 over 4. The coefficient of x is 13 over 4. If you multiply 13 over 4 times 1 over 2, you will have 13 over 8. So that 13 over 8, you square it. Now this is what we are going to introduce to the left hand side and the right hand side of our equation. We are going to introduce it. That is the process of completing the square. So in the left hand side, we introduce it, x squared plus 13x over 4. You introduce that plus 13 over 8 all squared. Also, in the right hand side, you also would introduce that same 13 over 8 all squared minus 1 over 2. Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to continue by factorizing. So if you want to factorize, you take this x down, x, you take this in the brackets plus 13 over 8 all squared equals to, what is 13 squared? 169 divided by 8 squared, 64 minus 1 over 2. Alright, let's go to the other part of the board. The board will continue. So we have x plus 13 over 8 all squared equals to, the LCM of 64 and 2 is 64. You still have your 169 minus 2 in 64 is 32 minus 32. So this will give us what? 136. Sorry, 137 over 64. So to get rid of the square, we'll find the square root of both sides. X plus 13 over 8 equals to the square root of 137 over 64. Put your plus or minus sign here. So we have, this is the same thing as plus or minus 137 all over 8 because the square root of 64 is 8. So we now have x to be equal to, when this goes to the other side, you have what? Minus 13 over 8 plus or minus 137 over 8. So your x is simply minus 13 plus or minus 137 all over 8. So this is your answer. Uh, 16x squared minus 24x plus k. So they said this is a perfect square in the question. So the condition for any quadratic equation to be a perfect square is that b squared must be equal to 4ac. So this is known as the condition for perfect square quadratic equation. So in this equation, we have that our A is 16, our B is minus 24, and our C is K. And we are looking for K. So B squared is minus 24 all squared. Since we say it is a perfect square, it should be equal to 4 times 16 times K. So you can see easily that K is what? Minus 24 times minus 24 divided by 4 times 16. So what do we have? 4 year 1, 4 year 6, 8 year 2, 8 year 3, 2 year 1, 2 year 3. So we have minus 3 times minus 3, which will give us 9. So K is simply 9. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe to this channel and share this video.